Hey guys! So today I can finally talk about what I've been waiting to talk about for like what feels like years, but actually it's only been like a week and a bit, but I'm so freaking excited! As you'll remember, a few videos ago I filmed this video which was talking all about my auditions and audition process, and in it I said I had a few professional auditions coming up. So I only actually ended up going to one of those auditions, and I will talk about that later in the video, but that one I went to ended up being the right one to go to because I got the freaking part!
Yay!
I got cast in their show and I'm so freaking excited. And now I've told you that, I can talk about everything else and take you through it, and I've literally been waiting so long to tell you guys. Okay, I don't really know where to start. I guess the first thing I'll say is what show it is and who I'm playing. So it's a UK tour of A Christmas Carol, which is a book that I'm sure many of you who are from the UK will be very familiar with because it's on the school syllabus. But you know, it's obviously such a famous story and a famous book, most of you will know the show in some way. So in it, I am playing a character called Lizzie. I'm also playing Tiny Tim, and I'm playing, most excitingly, the Ghost of Christmas Past, which is just so cool! I can't even describe how freaking excited I am for that. I love playing characters that are larger than life and that are just something more than we are, and I think with every one of these characters I get to explore that in some way, but especially with the Ghost of Christmas Past, I get to be a freaking ghost, and I get to be like the know-it-all ghost who's like, look what you did, Scrooge, and look where you are now, it's all your fault. Like, I love that character. Also, Tiny Tim's really cool. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get away with being a little cockney boy with these, but I'm sure I can tape them down. So yeah, that's the show. It's touring all over the UK, and we're stopping in Wales and Scotland. We're not going to London, unfortunately, so if you're based in London, the closest places on the tour is like Basingstoke, I think. I would love to see some of you guys there. That would be the coolest thing if like a subscriber came to see the show. That would be so cool. So I'll put the link to all of the tour dates in the description below, and if you are planning on coming, please comment down below and let me know what date you're gonna come to, because I would just love that. Also, DM me on Instagram, because like I'm always replying to people on Instagram, so just let me know there, because that would be just the coolest thing to see you guys there. I will sort of update everyone with how that's going. I'm gonna do a few vlogs sort of about preparing for a tour, preparing for a show, and hopefully I'm gonna do a load of vlogs while I'm on tour. So sorry about this light, it keeps changing, and I know my hand is just bright white. Wow, that looks like a cool special effect, doesn't it? Okay, it doesn't look as cool there. God, I picked the wrong position to film it. I should have filmed on the other side of the room. Oh well, it's fine. We're dealing with this, we're dealing with it. Hey guys, sorry to randomly interrupt the video, but I realised after filming it that I just totally forgot to mention that because I'm going on tour, I'm trying to sell just like all the clothes that I don't wear anymore. So I've started a Depop shop, so please check it out. I'll put like the name here. It's the same name as my Instagram. There's loads of stuff on there that I'm just selling for a super cheap price, just so I can save a little bit of money before I go on tour, and so I don't have loads of stuff to bring with me on tour. So yeah, check it out and enjoy the rest of the video. So now I just want to talk about like what happened with the other auditions, why I didn't do them, why I only ended up doing the one. Long story short, with a lot of shows that tour, the preferred method of transport is usually driving. With most tours they expect you to drive. I applied for 2 other touring pantomimes and they both said they needed drivers, and I don't drive. I do want to learn to drive one day, but in London, that's not something I want to do right now. Oh my god, this light. I think I'm gonna change the camera angle again. Sorry, I know it's a bit weird, but this is not fun for anyone. That's so much better. Why wasn't I filming from here in the first place? I'm just gonna run with it. It reflects how my life is at the moment, just a bit of a hot mess. So yeah, basically they said that you have to be a driver and there was no point in applying if you can't drive, so that was those auditions out the window. But this one for A Christmas Carol didn't mention anything about driving, so I thought I'd just take a risk and go for it. When I got there on the day, I sort of mentioned to them like that I can't drive, is that a problem? And they were like, no, it's absolutely fine, don't worry. Thankfully, it was the one I really wanted anyway. The other 2 panto auditions, they were both open calls, which basically means that anyone can go. So automatically your odds of getting the part are a lot lower at an open call because there's just going to be a much higher volume of people there. Whereas the audition for A Christmas Carol, I was actually invited to based on my application. Also, from the moment I saw the casting on Mandy, I literally was like, that is a part I want to play so bad. I was just so overexcited about the chance to even audition for those characters. Like, it was something I wanted so bad. So the actual audition day was really interesting. I traveled to a town called Lincoln, which is about 2 hours out of London. It was a really sweet little town. I liked it. It was very quiet, very calm, like not many people around. There were a few other girls there sort of waiting to go in, and I just went in and I chatted to the lady that was sort of organising everything. She was really, really nice. nice. And she actually made me feel super calm before I went into the audition because she was so friendly. I made like the effort to talk to her, and you know, it's not actually, you know what, effort's the wrong word. It doesn't take effort to be nice to people, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I really highly recommend making friends with the people that are running the thing, because like, who knows, if the casting directors come down, they're like, well, she was the best, and then that person goes, actually she was a dick to me, then they're not gonna want that person on their tour. It never hurts to be nice. You know, she was so nice, she made it easy to be chatty and friendly. We were like cracking jokes. It was really nice, really fun. Then I was called in and I went up and they asked to see my Shakespeare monologue. Then they didn't ask to see my modern monologue. They just asked to hear me sing my song. And then that was the first part of the audition done. They then gave me a script to look over. They sent me downstairs while another girl went up and did her audition, and I read through the script, and then I came back and I read the script with the producer. Steven's here, so I'm just gonna go let him in. Thanks.
Just, you know, you're gonna do great, okay?
Thanks. Steven! Stop!
Sorry.
So after I did that read through for the Ghost of Christmas Past, they asked me a couple more questions and then said I was free to go. I had booked like a really late train home because I wanted to make sure I had enough time in case the audition ran over at all. So I went and did a bit of shopping in Lincoln, and I went to New Look and I picked up like 4 or 5 random things that I wanted to just like try on. And while I was in the New Look, I got a phone call from an unknown number in Lincoln, and I was like, oh my god, what? And I like put down all the clothes just in a random place and ran out of New Look, so it must have looked like I was just stealing stuff. As I was running, I picked up the phone, I was like, hello? So uncool. And yeah, he offered me the part then and there, which was amazing. Like, they told me that I was gonna hear the next day, but they'd obviously made up their mind pretty quickly, which was just the best feeling in the world, realizing that I was gonna be paid for doing what I love. Ugh. It still makes me feel amazing, it still makes me want to cry. I'm really, really grateful for everyone on the panel for giving me this opportunity, and I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be an incredible experience. So that's basically this whole video. I just wanted to tell you guys that because I've been trying not to put anything on Instagram for so long. My next few videos are going to be sort of talking a bit more about preparing for tour, and I think I'll take you guys shopping with me on my like pre-tour shopping trip. So yeah, for the next 2 months, all I'm going to be talking about pretty much is tour and uploading tour vlogs. So I hope you enjoy that, but I will try and do a couple of different ones in between when I have the time. And like I said at the start of the video, please do let me know if you're gonna come see the show. That would be the best feeling ever if you guys did. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Today's subscriber shout out goes to Ola. Thank you so much for watching, Ola, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye!